100.5. This is the Obonge News for Coco FM.
Very casual evening hailings on top this Make Sense evening. The news Bulunga Eva Boyewa, she don't write it into studio with the news on top the hour. The lawyer to the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, Ifeanyi Ejiofor, he don't call on the people of the Southeast region to come out now and restore peace for the land. Ejiofor had this one for inside one statement when he be seen the rapport with news people for Obere about the insecurity when he be seen they play for the Southeast region. Whereas, this same statement so they come days after the Finnish police arrest Simon Ekpa when he be say call himself the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. And this one even as Igbo elders and leaders don't talk say the arrest of Simon Ekpa when he be saying call himself the Prime Minister of Biafra in exile for Finland because of the report of terrorist activities not be the solution to the insecurity for the Southeast. Them talk say even jailing Ekpa, it not going to make any difference unless the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, get him freedom. And them can talk say within the BC really reduce insecurity for the Southeast, and to release Nnamdi Kanu and then bring Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria, make him come facing prosecution for all the killings when he be saying mastermind for inside the region. And away from that, the National Bureau of Statistics and the NBS don't report drop for Nigeria unemployment rate to 4.3% for the second quarter of 2024. For the report when it be said the NBS released today, them talk say the unemployment rate it dropped from 5.3% when it be said in record for the first quarter of 2024, and this also show improvement for the labor market. The Bureau can define the unemployment rate as a proportion of the labor force when it be said they made up of individuals when either they employed or they actively seek employment, that is, unemployed but actively searching and available for work. And this one even as Nigeria gross domestic product grow by 3.46% for real terms for the third quarter of 2024 on top year-on-year basis. And this also shows 0.92% point increase from the 2.54% when it was in record for the third quarter of 2023. This one still represents 0.27% point improvement compared to the 3.19% growth when it was in record for the second quarter of 2024, and it shows stronger economic performance relative to both the previous quarter and the corresponding period of the previous year. According to the National Bureau of Statistics, the services sector saw the primary driver of economic growth, expanding by 5.19% and contributing 53.58% to the aggregate GDP. And then troops of Sector 3 under the Multinational Joint Task Force MNJTF don't successfully tie the one operation against Boko Haram and ISWAP terrorists for Kokawa and Mongono local government areas of Borno State. The operation will be said lead to the end of many terrorists and the recovery of critical assets take place for the northern Borno and Mongono when it be said they about 137.9 kilometers from Maiduguri, while Kokawa they 187.3 kilometers away. Meanwhile, for one press statement today, Lieutenant Colonel Olaniyi Oshoba, Chief Military Information Officer for the MNJTF headquarters from N'Djamena for Chad, can give details about the success of this very mission. And except say any last-minute intervention, SOP, about 3 million electricity customers go feed their first into estimated billing or total darkness because of their failure to upgrade their prepaid meters. This one even as one consumer group give estimates say half of the 5,993,340 metered customers. They say them go find themselves for the web of the government policy. But another group come talk say anybody when they be never upgrading meter up until now could be one of those Nigerians when they basically do as them like towards government policies and say the upgrade began since last year. Meanwhile, for the past 10 days, report talks say the Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission NEC don't remind Nigerians of the need for them to upgrade their meters. And still, the Medical and Dental Consultants Association of Nigeria, MD-CAN, don't suspend their 7-day-old warning strike. The national president of MD-CAN, Mohammed, when he be saying when news people on Sunday evening, Contalk say them suspend the strike because the federal government agree to address their demands. Meanwhile, Mr. Mohammed Contalk say MD-CAN National Executive Council go meet by the middle of December to assess the progress when the BC they don't make on the association outstanding demands. And then the number of Nigerian students when they be say enroll for higher institutions for the United States don't increase by 13.5% for the 2023 and 2024 academic year compared to the previous 2021 and 2022 academic session. According to the figure when they say the United States diplomatic mission to Nigeria release for their open door report on international education exchange, 20,029 Nigerian students now enrolled for the academic year 2023 and 2024 when they say them just conclude, up from the 14,438 when they say them record last year. Whereas this also don't place Nigeria as Africa leading source of international students and the 7th for the whole world. Inside Chelebere Doings, talking about the world of sports, Mohamed Salah don't talk say him they disappointed as Liverpool no take offer new contract even as he done the near the end of his existing deal. The 32-year-old when he be say don't score 12 goals for all competition this season, got out of contract by the end of the 2024 and 2025 season. Meanwhile, the Egypt international show him enduring value on Sunday after him down 2 goals for the game when the BC Liverpool take on Southampton 3-2, when could make them the lead for the top of the Premier League table with 8 good points. And now with these very sport news, the news on top at the 4 o'clock hour take wrap up. The time like this at 8 minutes after 4. Emma Boy, remain the name. Good evening.